Hey guys, so here's a tutorial on how to shoot long exposure without having a remote. Now your camera will let you shoot long exposure for a couple of seconds, and some cameras let you go up to a few minutes, but after that you are going to need a remote if you want to shoot for over 30 minutes to a couple of hours. And this is the method that I found worked for me. So what you need is a few rubber bands and a cutting knife. That's all you need. So before we get to those two, you want to go to your camera, and there's a few things that you want to do. Turn it on, obviously, and you have to be in bulb mode, which I'm in now, and then you have to set your timer. This will depend on how to do it on the camera model you have, but on my Fujifilm it's just down here, and I'm going to set it to 10, which is the maximum it can do. So what bulb means is as long as I hold it down, the exposure will stay open, the shutter will stay open for a long exposure. Obviously I don't want to stand there holding the button for an hour, so this method will work for you. Basically, you set your timer and you want to get your rubber bands. For my camera, I need 3 rubber bands from testing. Again, this will depend on the model you have. If you have one thick rubber band, that might do as well. I have to twist it once. You might not have to, but test it out. And basically you want to put it just close to your button. As you can see, I managed to get it in there just before the button. So what you want to do, you want to set up your camera on your tripod or a flat surface, and you remember you have a timer on, so you have a few seconds to get the rubber bands over your button. So what I'm going to do is just that. And when I do it, you'll see that the timer starts going off. 10 seconds is what I had. And there you go. It'll start going for as long as it needs. Again, this is not foolproof. The rubber bands might slip off and might not give you a perfect result, but this is in desperate need if you don't have a remote. And when you've done, let's say you leave it out for 30 minutes to an hour, what you want to do is you want to grab your cutting knife. Do not attempt to remove the rubber bands with your hand, because you will shake the camera and your shot will not be worth it. Try and hold the camera down with one finger without shaking it, and just basically start cutting away. Don't rub it too much because you will shake the camera, but basically just start cutting it very gently. And there you go. It'll stop and I'll start processing the photo. And that's it for the tutorial, you guys. Hopefully you found it useful. Again, this is not 100% perfect, but I have managed to get some cool shots this way. But remotes aren't that expensive, so I highly recommend that you guys do get one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.